Welcome back to the channel, guys. Simply Pops here, and today I'm going to be unboxing all of the official silicone cases for the iPhone 16 Pro in all of the iPhone 16 Pro colors. Now, of course, this video is going to be chaptered up so you guys can skip around. But if you guys missed my unboxing of all of the iPhone 16 Pro colors, I'll also throw a link in the description to that. And you guys been really supportive of last year's video, and I'm grateful and honored to give you guys another one this year. So yes, I have all of the silicone cases from Apple. If you guys want to see a Beats case review, let me know in the comments, because I'm kind of on the fence with that. I'm not sure if you guys even care about that, but nonetheless, here are all the colors. And also, if you guys subscribe to the channel, I'm going to be doing a color comparison of the 16, the regular model, of the silicone cases from Apple. And also, before I even get started, make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on, thumbs up on the video, because, well, this wouldn't even be possible without you guys, and we gotta push into the algorithm. So without further ado, let's kick things off with the white titanium. And you guys already know how I feel about white phones. It's gonna always look best with pretty much any case that you throw at it. So let's kick things off with the purple, or Apple calls it plum. And this is exactly the same like any other silicone case. You pull it out, take this off, and of course you have all your buttons covered here. So your action button covered and your charging port open. You have your precise cutouts for the speaker grill, and you have a cover for your camera control, but you can still interact with it, which is smart because it's like I could touch this and I could feel my skin. It's weird to explain it, but I could still feel my skin even though the button is covered. And of course, your power button is covered too, or your side button. And that's it for the case. And actually, this phone is not even activated yet, but I'm just gonna show you guys how it look. And all you do, well, there's no animation because it's the phone. I literally just took these phones out the box, so bear with me, guys. There's no animation, but this is how the plum is going to look like. It's a beautiful color, and it looks amazing with white titanium. And of course, your buttons are going to work perfectly fine. Camera control, nice and clicky. And of course, all of Apple's silicone cases are supported with MagSafe with no problem. And just to test out MagSafe, let me plug in my power bank here. You have that MagSafe animation. And I must say, it's on there pretty good. You would have to really force it off, but this is not going to slide off at all. Unless you really force it like that. But this is plum, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this one. All right, next up we have starfruit. So we have these bright summery colors, even though fall is practically here. And technically this is like a mustard color. It's not like a bright yellow. So let's put this on, and you hear that MagSafe sound. And this is how the starfruit look like. Yet again, with that white, it looks one of a kind. Beautiful. And you could even customize this. Apple still sells the fine woven MagSafe wallets. You guys can pick those up. I don't recommend it just because, I don't know, there's better options in the market, but I do like the simplicity of Apple. But yeah, you could still get better deals. But this is the starfruit, guys, with the white titanium. And of course, all your buttons are covered. Same thing like the plum. Next up, we have the black. You guys already know black and white is gonna go together, but more than anything, this is like a midnight color. Has like a blue hue to it, so it's not completely black, but this is how it's gonna look like with the white titanium. So it looks like a navy blue, to be honest. It really does. And of course, everything is exactly the same. All your cutouts, your Type-C is open. And yeah, so that's the black. So far, I think my favorite is the plum, and then second place is the starfruit, and then the black. And next up we have fuchsia. That's what Apple is calling it. So this has like a nice hot pink to it. This is gonna look gorgeous with the iPhone 16, the regular one, but of course we're focusing on the pros. And yeah, this is nice. So this is like in your face. And yeah, without a doubt, this is beautiful. And with the white, it kind of goes together hand in hand. Here's how it looks. And actually, I'm going to stack the cases up to the side here because it's going to get a little too crowded. And I want you guys to really focus on each case so you can decide which one you should go with. And of course, you have a little bit of lip protection too. It's just like, you know, any other Apple silicone case. But this is nice. This might be one of my favorites right here. All right, so next up we have the lake green. And And you know what? This would look good with the teal of the regular iPhone 16 yet again. But if you have a white titanium, you guessed it, this is also going to look good. So just that white and that lake green color. It really just, they may as well just call this teal. It's so similar to teal. You also have a raised camera bump too, so it's not going to rest too much on your... Now the phone is still going to wobble on the table, so just keep that in mind. So yeah, so this is lake green. Next up we have denim. So this is exactly like denim jeans. So it has like a nice navy blue to it. Let's see. So yeah, in the front too, I should have showed the front a little bit, but you guys get the idea. The front is going to show a little bit of the frame a little bit, but the dominant is going to be the back. You guys can see that blue looks absolutely amazing with the white. It kind of reminds me of where you wear blue jeans and a white t-shirt. You can never go wrong with that outfit. And this one here is no exception. And all right, that's denim. Next up, we have the stone gray. And I'm not even worried about anything that matching with the white because the white is such a clean color that anything you throw at it, it's gonna just look amazing. I don't know, the white titanium this year, I'm really second guessing. It is the least popular vote, but Apple did improve this color by a landslide, or whatever, I don't know, by a lot, I'm trying to say. But this is stone gray, and it looks nice. And really the stone gray and the white is gonna look good. And another color, black, is gonna pretty much look good for most of these colors, but you really can't go wrong with white or even natural titanium. And even the side here kind of reflect off the camera control. But yeah, stone gray. And actually natural titanium is gonna look pretty good with this one too, but we gotta wait for that segment. And then last but not least, we have which one is this? Ultramarine. So you guys already know ultramarine is for the ultramarine 16. So has like this nice flashy blue color, and I said it on my unboxing video, ultramarine is the best color of the iPhone 16 in my opinion, the best blue. And looking at this case here, this one here look pretty good. I like this better than the denim or even that teal one. I forgot the name of it already, but this is a nice color. And with the white, you have nothing to worry about you know, trying to match it, or it's not gonna look too funky. But yeah, this is nice. And that is all the cases for the white titanium. So here's a quick little close-up real fast before I get into the natural titanium. So yeah, before I switch phones, let me show you guys how all the cases look like so you guys can get an idea. I'm doing the best I can so help you guys decide, but this year is gonna be kind of tough. We have all these nice beautiful colors, and you have the color of your iPhone too, so you gotta see which one matched the best. And you guys get the idea. All right, now time for the natural titanium, and I have the plum case here. Now, something to keep in mind of, Apple could release more cases. This is just for the time of this recording in September 2024. So, oh, you missed this color. Oh, you missed that color. I didn't miss it, just Apple just didn't sell it at the time. So this is how natural titanium look like with the plum, and nothing to worry about. Natural titanium is gonna look good on pretty much any case that you throw at it. Very neutral, kind of remind me, like this is gonna look good with the desert titanium, because that gold and the purple, that's gonna be French kiss or chef's kiss. Of course, you have your buttons covered, your action button, volume up and down, your side button, and your camera control button is actually covered, but you could still interact with it. I should activate one of these iPhones to test that out, but you could tell it activates because you can see this little dip, and you could be able to touch through it. But on the bottom, you have your Type-C and precise cutouts for the speaker grill. And of course, MagSafe is gonna work perfectly fine because this is a MagSafe case. And you have your MagSafe animation. Well, you had the animation. I don't know what happened. Yeah, the MagSafe is gonna work perfectly fine. And yeah, that's the plum. Let me know down in the comments down below what you guys think about this one. And very easy to take off the case. Just pop it off. And then if you want to put a new one in, so for instance, let's put on Starfruit. You put the bottom piece down, and then you snap the top portions together. So this yellow one, you could get away with this. This doesn't look too bad with the natural titanium, but I would still say the white one looked the best so far. But Yeah, I wouldn't mind rocking this out. And something to keep in mind of, this might get dirty throughout time, just the brighter colors, but hey, they still look good. Yeah, so just a little moment of silence so you guys can seek in that color. So Starfruit, that's pretty good. Let's see how Ultramarine is going to look like with the natural titanium. And voila. So the Ultramarine with the natural titanium, pretty good, pretty good. And the front, as you can see a little bit of the accent of the case, depending on what case you got. And it looks good with this wallpaper too as well. But for the most part, this is a good case. I didn't even get a chance to use the 16, but I know this is going to be a good phone coming from the iPhone 15 Pro. So here's how the black one is going to look like. Can't go wrong with black, but it's too safe. It would have been nice if Apple made a white silicone case. That would be pretty nice. I don't know if it's possible, but the black one has like a hint of blue. Kind of remind me of Midnight, where it's dark, but it's not 100% black. Just has a little ever so slight blue tint to it. So of course the front, nice and stealthed out somewhat, but yeah, this is still clean. All right, here's Lake Green. It sounds like I'm saying late green, but Lake Green. And actually this might be my favorite color for natural titanium so far. Something about this color just goes hand in hand. And of course you guys can see I have the titanium Apple Watch band with the Ultra. It looks good. Okay, here's how it look on the side, where the camera control button is, the volume up and down with the action button. You guys are gonna love the action button if you're coming from the iPhone 16. Well, I know whoever have the iPhone 16, the action button is new to you, but whoever have the iPhone 15 Pro, the action button is pretty powerful. All right, so that's Lake Green. This one is so far my favorite one. This video is going to be long, so make sure you guys skip around. But until then, if you're watching the video this far right now, I appreciate it. Let's see how the denim is looking like. And denim, no problem with natural titanium. Let me hide these cases so you guys don't see or get distracted. And the blue and natural, very similar to white a little bit, but not exactly the same, just similar. Yeah, so that's the denim. Oh, let me show you guys how the front look like. This is how the front. See a little accent around it. All right, and let's see how the stone gray. Stone gray and natural titanium. Yes, this is it. This is it right here. If you have the natural titanium, this is the one to get right here. It goes hand in hand. It matches perfectly. And of course, here's how the front of the phone looks like. Yeah, I know I'm literally just unboxed these phones, so bear with me guys. I know I got to get past the setup screen, but I believe it though. I think the capture button, or I keep on calling it capture button, the camera control button is going to work perfectly fine, considering that this is from Apple. And last but not least, we have Fuchsia or Fuchsia. And here's how it looks. That natural titanium. I cannot wait to see how this is going to look like with the pink iPhone 6, the regular one. This is just screaming. Looks amazing. Just a moment of silence. Let you guys let this sink in right now. But yeah, that's the natural titanium in all color of the Apple silicone case. Okay, so now it is time for the black titanium. Me personally, I rock this with no case. Don't be like me. Let's start things off with Fuchsia. So black and pink, that's also gonna go together well. And just seeing how it looks, it kind of hides the sensors too, and the camera just looks nice and stealthed out, blacked out. Yeah, this is how this one looks like. All your cutouts on the bottom, precise speaker grill, your up and down action button, and as well as your camera control is covered, but you can still interact with it, do your swipe gestures. And of course, your side button works perfectly fine. And when you look at the front of the phone, get that lint out of here. When you look at the front, you can maturely see the case covering the frame. And that equals out to be lip protection. So when it drops on his face, it's not going to make contact with the screen. Yeah, this is a nice color. And unfortunately, all my iPhones are still on the setup screen because I just unboxed every single iPhone 16 Pro. Make sure you guys watch that. I'm literally just drained out. I'm just like so tired right now. I woke up early, went to Apple Store, and here we are a couple of hours later. All right, so let's see how the black is going to look like with the black titanium. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, this isn't a true black. It has a hue of blue. They may as well call this midnight because it's not a true black color, but hey, it still look good. And I think in certain lighting conditions, you can get this away as black, but this camera is going to pick up every detail. So you can clearly see that it has a little inspiration of blue. So just let that sink in. And of course, the bottom here, if you ever look at the bottom of your phone, that's how it's going to look like. The frame is going to look all stealthed out. And by the way, please excuse the fingerprints. I'm taking on and off cases. All right, let's test out the ultramarine. And there's nothing wrong with this. I think the best thing about the 16 Pros this year, yes, the colors might be so-so for some people, but one thing I gotta say, pretty much any case you throw at it, it's gonna look pretty good. There's no funky color. Like for instance, deep purple for the iPhone 14 Pro, where it's gonna look like, imagine deep purple on this ultramarine case. It's just not gonna work. But this, it's not too bad. You could definitely get away with this. But I still prefer to have the white because the white and the blue kind of goes hand in hand better, but this still goes good too. Oh, and here's how the front looks like. You could kind of see it. Okay, let's see how the stone gray looks like. This is gonna look amazing. Okay, so that stone gray with that blacked out camera, it's gonna look pretty good. Gray and black is gonna always go good together, but not as good as natural titanium. I think natural titanium takes the crown for this one. But you guys be the judge. And so that's stone gray. And let's see how the plum. This is gonna look nice. That plum and the black is just gonna look good. I'll argue that this might look better than the white titanium one, this plum case. I think this could be a really good combo, but it's up to you. I like this actually. This is probably my favorite out of all the cases so far. Yeah, that purple and that black just goes nicely together. And of course, here's how the frame is gonna look like. Just basically it's like it's all darked out. All right. Definitely so far my favorite, but let's see how the lake green is gonna look like. There is the MagSafe sound and everything, but I'm still on the setup screen, but you are gonna get it when you get your case. And I forgot to showcase, MagSafe is gonna work perfectly fine, and it's not gonna come off. Oh, you heard that. And it's not gonna fly off, as you can see, unless you really put some heavy pressure onto it. But if you guys watch it all the way through, you guys already know by now. But this lake green, it's basically teal. So this teal or this lake green is gonna look best with that iPhone 16 or 16 Plus, whatever which one you got. So here's how I look in different shades of light. Here's the side, and here's the front. Okay, next up we have Starfruit and black titanium. I wouldn't rock out with this, but you can get away with it technically. Black and yellow, you guys already know the same, black and yellow, black and yellow. I know people don't say it no more, but yeah, black and yellow always go good together. I mean, if you're a Steelers fan, you're gonna love this. So let that sink in. Of course, all your buttons are covered. You have an open charge port or type C, and then you have your precise speaker grills. And here's how the front is gonna look like. You can clearly see it. The color is so loud that you can see it around the frame, but this is nice. And last but not least, we have the denim. So denim is gonna look pretty good. Like that dark blue with the black is gonna go pretty good. I would rather this combo compared to the ultramarine. Ultramarine is still fine, but I like this one a little bit better. But out of all of these, I'll probably prefer the stone gray or maybe even the plum. I think the plum is probably my favorite combination with the black titanium. while I think the white one with the denim is going to look best, but you could go either or. All right, that is the black titanium. And last but not least, we have the Coupe de Gras, the desert titanium. And this is Apple's new color this year, and this color is growing on me. It really is. It looks stunning, it looks elegant, and most of you guys are probably skipping towards this part of the video, but here's how the denim is going to look like. And I think this is going to be a phone color where pretty much any color case you throw at it is going to look absolutely jaw-dropping. So the denim with the gold just looks good. Looks really good. So of course you have your buttons covered, including the camera control, but you could still interact with it. And currently my phone, I didn't even activate it. I just finished unboxing all of the 16 Pros. So make sure you guys watch that. Of course, your action button is covered, volume up and down. And here's how the front of the phone looks like. You can see a little bit of the case going on. And that is to help with the razivity or the lip protection. Where if you drop your phone, it's not going to meet with the screen. It's going to hit the case first. But yeah, that's the denim. Let me get some shades of light here. And let's move on. All right, so let's see how the Starfruit is going to look like. And not the best combo, but you could get away with it, of course. But it's not my favorite. It's definitely my least favorite. I'd rather the denim. You guys be the judge. And here's how the front. You guys can see that frame. You can see the frame of the case. But yeah. Let's see how the lake green is going to look like. I think this is going to look pretty good. So this kind of reminds me of the aquarium. You go into Atlantis. You have that gold and that kind of Caribbean Sea vibe to it, like the Aquaman colors. All right, I'll stop. But yeah, this is really nice. This is very clean. And I think the gold and the lake green, it complement each other nicely, actually. So far, definitely, I think this is my favorite color so far, and hopefully you guys will like this too. There's so many color combinations here. Oh, and let's see how that charge port look like. Yeah, so that charge port on the bottom, really nice. So essentially this is like gold. It's like a gold iPhone just making its way. But yeah, this is a very nice looking case with the desert titanium. And let's move on to the plum. Now I'm really looking forward to this one. Gold and purple. You guessed it, it's gonna match perfectly. So gold and that plum goes hand in hand. Here's how the bottom looks like. Okay, we have the different shades of light coming in. And yeah, this is a nice one. And of course the frame is not going to be too distracting because, well, it's a darker color. And yeah, that's the plum. All right, so let's see how the stone gray is going to look like. And I think this is also going to look good. This year, you guys got it easy, because every single one of these colors just look pretty good. So here's how this one is going to look like. You could further customize it if you pick up a MagSafe wallet, or if you have your MagSafe power bank here. If you have like the silver, kind of goes hand in hand. But yeah, that's up to you. I don't know if you guys want to see a video like that. Maybe me getting all of the MagSafe colors from Apple and maybe going back to a video like this. That would take forever. But if you guys are watching it this far, thumbs up the video. Make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on and follow me on Instagram. Wouldn't hurt. But that's the stone gray. Let's see how the ultramarine is going to look like. I think this is going to be a fantastic color right here. Okay. I still, so far, I like the plum or even the lake green better. The lake green, so far, I think that's the best one, in my opinion. But this one, it's not too shabby. It's still blue and gold, but the darker colors kind of complement each other well with that gold. All right, I need to set up all these iPhones. So yeah, so that's the ultramarine and the desert titanium. All right, so let's see how the black is gonna look like. Black is pretty much gonna look good on anything, pretty much. And yeah, so black and desert titanium, it's gonna look pretty good. And of course, it's not too distracting on the front. And of course, all your buttons are covered. And yeah, so this is the Desert Titanium in black. All right. And last but not least, we have the Fuchsia. So let's see how they look side by side here. Sometimes this helps some people decide, having it side by side. I actually got it mixed up. Having it side by side here, so you guys can see. Of course, we're gonna put it right on, and this is how it looks. So I think this is pretty good. The Desert Titanium, the gold, yeah, this is a nice one right here. And of course, you have the front. You can easily see the pink. I almost said purple. Your buttons are covered, and of course, your charging port on the bottom. But yeah, Desert Titanium is a pretty neutral color, but it's enough to be flashy. It's subtle, but it's flashy at the same time. It's literally gold titanium, basically. But yeah, this is nice. Clean color. All right, I think that's everything. So there you guys have it. That is all the Apple silicone cases on all of the iPhone 16 Pro colors. So let me know down in the comments down below what's your favorite combo. And don't forget, stay tuned for the regular iPhone 16 all silicone cases by Apple in all colors. I'm making that one right after this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and until next time, see you real soon. Peace.